Hey there, and welcome back to our journey through Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. This is episode 12, titled Heaven Helps Those Who Act. In this final episode, we're diving into the culmination of everything we've learned so far, taking action. Positive thinking and speaking are powerful tools, but they're incomplete without action. Today, we'll explore why taking consistent, bold steps is the key to turning your dreams into reality. So, let's wrap up this incredible journey with a bang. Thinking and speaking aren't enough, you must act. Let me start with a question. Have you ever had a great idea or goal but hesitated to take action on it? Maybe you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, or I need to wait for the perfect moment. But here's the truth. Success doesn't happen in your head, or even in your words. It happens when you move forward with action. Keller reminds us that positive thinking and affirmations are essential, but they're only part of the equation. You can visualize success, speak positively, and surround yourself with uplifting people, but if you don't act, nothing changes. As he says, success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. And hanging on means taking consistent action, even when it feels uncomfortable. Here's a powerful story from Keller's own life. When he decided to leave his stable law career to pursue motivational speaking, it wasn't an overnight decision. He spent years building his confidence, honing his skills, and taking small steps toward his dream. Even when he faced setbacks like losing his first screen printer, he kept moving forward. His persistence paid off, and today, he's a successful speaker who inspires thousands of people. But here's the key. Keller didn't wait for perfection before acting. He took imperfect action, and that's what made all the difference. Why action is essential. To understand why action matters, let's break it down. Action builds momentum. Every small step forward creates energy and motivation to keep going. Progress fuels progress. Action clarifies your path. Sometimes, you don't know exactly what to do until you start. Taking action helps you discover what works and what doesn't. Action builds confidence. Each time you act despite fear or uncertainty, you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Action attracts opportunities. When you take bold steps, you put yourself in the right place at the right time. Opportunities often come to those who are already moving forward. Take Bruno, a man Keller highlights in the book. After surviving a serious accident, Bruno faced astronomical medical bills, bankruptcy, and the loss of his home. Yet, he refused to give up on his dream with creating inspirational quote cards. Over time, he learned marketing and printing skills, eventually turning his vision into a thriving business. His actions, not just his thoughts or words, made his dream a reality. How to take consistent action. Now, let's get practical. How do you actually take consistent action toward your goals? Here are some actionable steps. Start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Identify one small step you can take today and then do it. Progress is built one step at a time. Set deadlines. Give yourself a timeline for completing tasks. Deadlines create urgency and help you stay focused. Stay flexible. Be willing to adjust your approach when necessary. Persistence doesn't mean stubbornly sticking to a plan that isn't working. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge and reward yourself for every small victory along the way. Progress fuels motivation. Keep moving forward. Don't let setbacks stop you. Learn the lesson, then focus on your next step. Remember, success is built on countless small actions, not one big leap. Keller emphasizes that action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without action, even the best ideas and intentions remain just that, ideas. Real-life examples of action leading to success. To bring this concept to life, let's look at some inspiring examples. First, consider Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Before she became a billionaire entrepreneur, she faced rejection after rejection when pitching her idea for footless pantyhose. Retailers didn't understand the concept, and investors weren't interested. But Sara kept showing up, believing in her vision despite the setbacks. Her persistence paid off, and today, Spanx is a household name. Another example comes from Jerry, a man Keller highlights in the book. When Disney executives told him they'd only consider locations in Minnesota or Massachusetts, Jerry didn't hesitate. Even though his business was based in New York, he flew to Boston the very next day, signed a lease, and secured the deal. His willingness to act despite uncertainty paid off in a big way. Common mistakes to avoid. While taking action is essential, there are a few pitfalls to watch out for. Overthinking. Analysis paralysis can keep you stuck. Don't wait for the perfect moment, start where you are. Waiting for confidence. Confidence comes from taking action, not the other way around. Act first and the confidence will follow. Avoiding discomfort. Growth requires stepping outside your comfort zone. If you avoid challenges, you'll miss opportunities for progress. Giving up too soon. Success rarely happens overnight. Stay committed, even when results aren't immediate. Avoid these mistakes, and you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals. All right, here's your homework for the next week. Identify one goal. Write down one major goal you want to achieve. Be specific and clear. Break it into steps. Divide your goal into 3 to 5 smaller, actionable steps. Focus on completing one step this week. Take one bold action. Identify one small action you can take today to move closer to your dream, and then do it. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge your efforts and celebrate small wins. Every step forward is worth recognizing. End quote. These small actions will help you build momentum and turn your dreams into reality, and, trust me, the results will amaze you. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a challenge. Over the next 7 days, commit to taking one bold action toward your biggest goal, no matter how small. Whether it's making a phone call, sending an email, or trying something new, push past your fear and take the leap. And remember, success doesn't reward those who wait, it rewards those who act. As Keller says, heaven helps those who act. Keep taking action and watch how doors open for you. This is the final chapter of our journey through Attitude is Everything, but it's just the beginning of your journey toward success. Keep nurturing your mindset, surrounding yourself with positivity, and taking bold steps forward. Until next time, stay inspired and keep shining. One last thing before we go. Think about someone who inspires you with their ability to take action. How do they stay committed to their goals? What can you learn from their example? Until next time, stay inspired and keep shining.